as it has been renewed. Alternative mobility transport options are available to or from Sturgis Road or Sunnyvale stations and Henderson Station for passengers requiring lift access. This is a 6-carriage train.
Hello, how's it going? Whew. One moment. Let's try that again. Kitty Dolly. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm going to try and speak a little closer to the mic, just so my voice is a little bit louder. I'm trying to speak down a bit on the train, you know. Yeah, day is good. I'm doing some more tests with the gear. Should be multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick and YouTube. And as part of our tests, we've got the Belabox Orange Pi 5 Plus. We've got the DJi Action 4, we've got the DJi mic Mini, and what else? Anker battery bank. All the details should be in the YouTube live description if you're curious. Mic Mini, yep. I'm going to start the stream off by catching a train from Britomart in Commercial Bay. That's my usual stomping grounds, and head to Newmarket, go for a bit of a walk around there for a little bit, and then depending on the time I might jump on a ferry out to Devonport and just sort of see how the gear goes. And while we're doing all of that, you know, checking for the audio, checking for the video, the connection, whether the Belabox will be a good kit for us to take to Seoul. Sorry about all the rustling noises. What can I do about that? Need to move my mic. I will try to make do with what we have now. I am just going to do a quick check on all the platforms. So let's see. I got a message to say that we were live streaming to YouTube. So if you did want to pop into the chat and say hi, I should be able to get your messages. Let's see. So view channel and there we are. Train's about to leave. Hopefully I caught the right train. That's it, platform 2, we're on platform 2, and via Newmarket. Where we go doesn't actually matter, it's just a matter of how well our connection will do. Yep, so I can see YouTube there. Hello guys. I'll type a message on the YouTube. Hi Shannon, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Now the train station we're in is underground. I'm wondering if we're going to disconnect at all, especially with some tunnels coming up. So let's see how well our 2 bonded connections do with the Belabox and the settings that we have. Okay. Tunnel coming up, tunnel coming up. So this area that we're coming up to is usually where we will cut out. Alright, let's see. How will we do? Will we be okay? Or are we going to get smashed for connection? So we're in the tunnels now. So far so good, maybe? Let's see. First photo should be of the gear, right? Bitrate and round trip time looks good. Surprisingly good. Okay. $5,800 kilobits per second. Pretty good. Check out the view. So coming up to Spark Arena on our right. So we're a little too low to see the arena. Maybe a little bit there. Well, good. Okay, thank you. Okay, alright. Maybe I'll point this way so you can see a little bit of what's outside. Maybe put the dynamic range of the Action 4 to the test. Always looking smooth? I don't know about that, but thank you. Yes, so far when I compare my gear, the thing that has had the least amount of glitches is the Orange Pi. Even with the previous test on Monday, I had some audio glitches and things happening there, here and there. As much as I really want to use that one, because less gear. I think this is more reliable. Man, I think it all comes down to my iPhone. Just a little bit old. Needs a new battery. Say, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Just going on a train ride from the city to Newmarket. Good chill one. How are you doing? Yeah, DJi has been really good. Actually, I don't think I've used the Orange Pi. on this train trip before, so whenever I've used my phones, I've always gotten smashed for connection. Yeah, actually I haven't. So, at least from what I can tell, listening to the preview, we seem to be okay. We haven't had any connection issues so far. Whereas, now I've used iPhone, S23 Ultra, both phones. Oh, low bit rate. Oh no. There we go. Oh, we're back. What was the bit rate? No, really. How's Ken? How's it going? Okay. Store him? What? Oh, okay. No, I'm okay. That's alright. Thank you. Where we go? Yeah, so what I plan to do when I'm in South Korea or Seoul is a lot of this. So we'll be walking around, catching buses, catching trains, maybe the Seoul equivalent of Uber over there. Yeah. So this is a part of the testing and preparation for that trip, you know, where we'll be doing quite a bit of that. And how well this year is going to stack up. Hi, dude. Sorry, what's your head out? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you guys, thank you. I appreciate the love. $100, me? I think I'm worth more than that. Come on. High a bit. Okay, how are we doing? Because this whole area for connection is usually really bad. Because we've got like hills and things around us. We're in a little bit of a gully. And in fact, we've got a tunnel coming in. And I fully expect to get smashed in there. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up StreamAbove for IRL live streaming. By the end you'll be able to start and stop streaming in OBS when you're away from home and change to almost any scene you want in OBS. Display custom chat notifications whenever OBS has changed scenes and turn them on and off whenever you want. Show a custom alert or overlay with a chat command or channel point redemption. Make a simple countdown timer for your starting soon and ending soon scenes. Write some code and more. There's a lot to unpack and each of the lessons in today's video will build upon the other, so make sure you watch this one. Ooh, wow. 0. A little bit better. We're at 488 kilobits. Are we back? Okay, I think we are, because we're out of the tunnel now. You know what, I have been keeping tabs on the whole Johnny situation. No, I think I'll be okay, because I'm old. And I'm responsible, I'm not an idiot like that guy. There are streamers over there, and in fact there's a YouTuber who walks around with similar looking gear. He's American. He's been living there for a while. So I think I'll be okay. As long as you don't act like an egg like he has, you know, you'll be alright. Just be respectful. It's just like anywhere really. Be respectful of others. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Almost there. There's Newmarket. We're back. Nice. Okay, so I'll be getting off here. We'll have a look around and then we'll catch a train back. So this is one part of our test, and that is how will this do in areas with rough internet. Nah. Now, he caused such a ruckus over here. People were actively trying to find it. Okay, alright. Right, we are here.
Wait, remember the services? Yeah. Yeah. But yes.
Oh, nice. Nice. So let's see. What were we talking about? Anyway, we're here in Newmarket. Nice upgraded train station. Really like what they've done with the place. I'll show you where we're headed. We're gonna exit the train station just up ahead, and then have a look around. Clear, nice. Aliens. It's not all that alien, no, really. I don't really have a YouTube video on it yet, but I will. So a lot of what I do in my live streams is to test out different types of gear, and this is the latest, I suppose. Yeah, at the moment, I've alternated between both of them, Moblin and Loop SRT, and because I use Loop SRT a lot, and I needed to use just one of them. I can, in fact, then I will. Let's yeah, so because I was alternating back and forth between Moblin and Loop SRT, I needed to settle on one of them, so I decided to go with Loopy. Now, Loopy doesn't have a lot of stuff that Moblin does. You have to build it from scratch, and I decided just to go with the Loopy way. Alien tick. Cheers. Alright, just catch up with the messages. Don't mind me. How do you do the feel weird part, like talking to a camera, or is it just normal now? Nobody looks. Well, I've been doing it for a while. It takes practice, and I'm at the point in my life where I don't really care what others think of me. You still want to not be unique. That's really important. But yeah, my focus goes towards you guys and the chat. So don't really look at what other people are doing. And besides, you'll notice other people and they'll walk right past you, and they might have a little laugh, and then they'll take off and they'll completely forget you. One thing I avoid is don't point the camera at people. People really don't like that, and then you might get an encounter where someone says, "Hey, don't point the camera at me." But that's not what I do anyway. I point it at me most of the time. Start together with me. Be a must.
You okay, sir?
Oh yeah, thank you. Alright, so I better head out. I think that was the cue to not linger. Hyena. Exactly. No one cares. How you doing, hyena? Hopefully you're good. So I think when I'm in Seoul, it's only a couple of weeks away, I'll be doing things like this. We'll be heading to various train stations. I'll be snapping lots of photos, which I should probably get some from here, eh? And when I head back to Britomart. Nice. Nice. Okay. Right. Welcome to Newmarket, everybody. So, what do you think? Selfie cam or chest mount? So chest mount's under here. Got the Fuji camera for photos, so we'll do some of that. First photo usually is of my gear. That way I can just tap one button if anyone asks about the gear. There's train station. Yep. Doing well. Nice, nice, nice. Matabel carrot. That's funny. Might, yes. That very well might happen. Sure. Let's find a table or something. Should be one around here. Should be. Well, I don't really need a table. I just need somewhere to sit down. So let's grab a table, chair over here. All right. One moment. All right. Hey, we're good. Got a spot. Okay. Let's see. Let's show me first. Can you see? Or am I backlit? I think I'm backlit over here. Eh? Decent results. Interesting. I am Maori. Okay, alright, so I don't know if you can see, because I'm wearing black and it could be backlit. Maybe we'll try changing positions. We'll switch over here, see if the light's any better, but I don't think so. Any better this way? Or worse? Do we need more light? I think it might be better. Oh yeah, we are a little bit better. Okay, so gear, we have the DJi Action 4 with the DJi mic Mini as my microphone. True, that's the one. Transmitter is under here. So that's how you're able to hear me. Mic Mini into the Action 4. Oh, nice. Flickering signs when the exposure change. Yeah, I've been looking into that, and the only way for me to actually get rid of the flickering lights is to change the shutter speed and the frame rate. Because in New Zealand we use the PAL region, I've been using 25 FPS, frames per second. And I would need to double that on the shutter speed in order to get rid of the flickering. But I would also need a gimbal, which I don't want to carry. So I'm just going to leave it with what I've got and just live with the flickering. But yeah, just sort of have to be mindful of it, try not to point at things where you've got the flickering lights and stuff. Okay. Clear. Device that holds the camera? You mean the Action 4? I've got you on a invisible selfie stick. So I'm hand holding you now. We have a quick release mount. This is from Yolanzi. It's called the Go Quick 2 system. You can buy them as a pack kit of stuff, and it screws onto the top of the invisible selfie stick. Yeah, so Yes, that would work. But here's the other problem. The electronic stabilization for the DJi minimum has to be 1/200th of a second. Otherwise, it won't work. So I could get rid of the flickering, but I won't have any stabilization. Or I could get rid of the flickering, add a gimbal for the Action 4, and then there won't be either. But you've got the added weight of that, and I want a Action camera gimbal that extends with a battery and has the little charger bit where the camera goes. It doesn't exist yet. So that's the trade-off, and I've chosen to go with 25 FPS with a minimum shutter speed of 1/200th of a second, and then we'll just have the flickering. Make sense? Funny quirk. Well, yeah, the way that electronic stabilization works in these Action cameras is it looks for straight lines and then adjusts the picture in order to stabilize it. But you need a fast enough shutter speed for it to compare the previous image with the current one. And it needs at least 1/200th of a second. As soon as you lower below that, it no longer works. So yeah. That was my research into this. So, or I could try and output a shutter speed of what is the shutter speed? Yeah, frame rate of 50 FPS or 100 FPS. Yeah, 100 FPS. Keep the shutter speed of 1/200th of a second, and then we might be okay. But I think there's just too much bandwidth from the Action 4 into the Belabox. And I don't know if that's an option. Can I choose a frame rate of 100 and for it to look nice? I think as it is, I'm kind of pushing it with 25 or even 30. So, oh my gosh, tricky stuff. Tricky stuff indeed. Yeah, so that's what this camera is doing. And the stabilization is really nice. So, I mean, it's a trade-off. Which one do you go with? Do you go with this one, go with that one? Or, you know, is the flickering okay? Which, you know, we'll see. Maybe at some point I might get a gimbal for this, but I really don't want to. Yeah, clear, shutter speed's good. You lose some of that motion blur that you get with a, like, slower shutter speed. Yeah, so 25 FPS. If we went to 1/50th of a second, then you'd have some nice motion blur, but it's fine. I mean, I'm okay with this for now, until I'm not, and then who knows. Anyway, gear. Let's see. Action camera, all good. No eyes, maple glaze. Thanks for popping in. Glad you're okay. Thank you. Lyrics, so appreciate it. Okay, alright, so yeah, here. Action 4, Bike Mini. Invisible selfie stick with the quick release mount. Then we've got the S23 Ultra, which is providing internet to the Belabox. And what else is it doing? Being ObSpot tail too, and the tractor recently. Oh really? And the SOT has been amazing. Nice, ObSpot. Okay, very cool. I'm going to have to try and tune into your streams and see what it's like. Very curious. Because I recall the tractor being super bumpy and everything, as they do. The phones couldn't quite stabilize all their motion. But I wonder how the ObSpot compares, you know. Should be really good, right? And the SOT is nice too. Awesome. So for streaming, doesn't it depend on anywhere on the watch's connection, YouTube codec? No. So when you're IRL, a big part of it is your internet from whatever you use, phone, or a Belabox. So that, because it's mobile, it's really unreliable, so you could cut out, lose internet at any time. And then you have that video sent back to your computer at home. Your computer at home usually has a really solid connection. I have fiber internet. It is connected, my computer is connected to the router via an Ethernet cable, so that's really solid. And then it goes off to Twitch. So anywhere in those parts is where you could have a disconnect. Once it's at Twitch's end, depends on your viewer what they're using to view your stream. So they might not be able to watch your stream in full HD, but the real big part for us as IRL streamers is this one here. Because when I'm at home, stable internet, webcam, everything's perfect. Lighting is perfect, audio is perfect, but this is quite another beast, so it's added an extra layer of issues. So you have to do a lot more testing with this versus a home stream, which is what I used to do. But yeah, fun times. Full production camera, just happened to bring it into the chat. Oh no. Alright, I'm real curious now. Yeah, so there's those three parts. So your device when you're IRL, back to your computer at home, your computer at home to Twitch or YouTube or Kick, and then from the platform to your viewer. So anywhere in there is where there could be a disconnect, but for us the big one is mobile device to home device. There he is, the bro, DJi Reminisce. Hey my bro, how's it going? Right, what have we got? So, action camera, microphone, selfie stick, then S23 Ultra, which is a hotspot, and also how I'm listening to the stream. Bluetooth headset connected to the S23 Ultra. And then the app on here I've got is called IRL Link. That's how I'm able to control the stream. Start, stop. My bro, my bro, my bro. I also have a browser tab here to check out the Belabox, see how it's doing. Temperature is, woo, 55 degrees. Okay, a little bit higher than what I'm used to. So I think that could be an issue when we're in Seoul, but it's going to be a lot warmer there. So yeah, it looks like we're going to need a fan and stuff. Hey Daryl, how's it going? How do I get it to YouTube chat to show up in, you mean the overlay? What you see on screen? Now that is all thanks to StreamerBot. So I've got some code that retrieves YouTube chat and then displays it on my screen. In fact, it's very similar to the one that Nutty has as a part of his plugins. Yeah, so I built my one before he released his, and now it's available for free. You can of course support him and stuff. And I think basically they work the same from what I remember of his live streams. Now there is an issue with it, and that is the YouTube quota runs out about this time. But we appear to be okay at the moment. I'm hoping that YouTube will either loosen up their rules or whatever with StreamerBot, give them lots more quota, because they're just really popular. And then on my phone, and how I'm listening to you guys, I have IRL Link. It reads out the messages that you guys type into chat, and it will also read out the Kick messages. So if anyone was over there, I'll be able to hear them. But Kick messages won't pop up for you on stream, so we don't have that yet. Yeah, right, more gear. Fuji camera, and this is one they use to take photos. And those photos should pop up for you on stream. We have a waste bag, which I have you guys in, well, Orange Pi 5 Plus. This is a Temu buy. Can you see this? Temu gang. Okay, So I did have to change out my previous Belabox case because it wouldn't fit in here. So everything's a little separate. Let me show you. Because I don't think I've shown you guys this one. Okay. Can you say? So here is my Belabox or Orange Pi 5 Plus. This is the one before, well, I designed this before the one that I showed on stream about a week or two ago. So we sort of expanded from this design. So we have a bunch of cables hooked up, Wi-Fi adapters to get the internet from the phone and the portable hotspot. This is acting as a portable hotspot via USB to my Ultra. So you see the Ultra hooked up to the Bella. Because one of these little Wi-Fi adapters wouldn't connect to my String 3 Ultra for some reason. I think in the city there's just too much Wi-Fi stuff hanging around. Yeah, so one of these is hooked up to the portable hotspot, and the other one, the cable, is connected to the Ultra, providing internet. Okay, but let's pop you over here. And I'll actually pop you onto the chest mount. Do that. So the chest mount under here. Paper stacks. How's it going? Okay, I need to do something with my camera because now this thing can, this what it got, the strap can actually transform a little bit, so I can have this crossbody style. So I'm going to change up my camera just so it's not in the way. Alright, preview, stop playing. Okay, so Bella. And we have our Anker battery bank, which is on 89%, 10 hours of battery left to go. Going good, okay, yeah, I'm great, thank you. And that's basically it. Yep, hey fam. So this cable I can use to charge the Action camera. I'm just going to have that folded in there, and then I can just slip it out. So tug this cable out to charge whatever. So let's pop this here. We have this other cable. And we've got a splitter thing here for lightning, micro USB, and a USB-C. So if I did need to charge the portable hotspot, then I can plug that in. I bought this because I want to test out the receiver hooked up to the Belabox, but it doesn't work in RTMP mode. I have to use USB-C mode for that to try this out. Oh, okay, nice. At least for me, and so far, the Belabox has been pretty good. What iPhone do you have, Shannon? Okay, so that's our gear. To do a top-down photo? I don't think I've done a top-down photo before. I am from New Zealand, Auckland. Now let's make sure that we're connected first. So let's make sure connected to frame.io. Camera to cloud, we're not connected. So just going to choose connect. Because this camera needs that hotspot to work. Connecting. 13 Pro Max and A52 for Moblin. Oh, nice! And how have you found your 13 Pro Max? Had any issues? Has it been okay? Okay, we're connected for photos. Right, top down photo. So now I can just press a button and show you guys the gear that I have. So it's just going to take a little while for that to transfer. This one here, I could in HDMI mode. So there is a micro HDMI in here. So I could hook that up to the Bella, but I'd rather not. Actually, this isn't too heavy, not too bad. But I have to worry about things like battery life for this. You know, how do I have continuous battery life for the Fuji camera? And actually we have done an IRL stream with my Sony cam, my full frame Sony. How's the photo? So now I can go to stream, and then I've got first as a button. So I can press the first button, and then that'll bring up the first photo, which is usually of the gear. Checking the bit rate. Okay, so just to go over the gear, Anker battery, 250 watts, lots of power, travel safe to the US. Selfie stick, we have Orange Pi 5 Plus, D-Link battery bank, S23 Ultra, and this is basically everything. Power splitter thing, extra cable for the action camera. Let's check the battery, 44% battery on the Action 4. Okay, there you go. So I'll just grab this, pop you guys on there. So you're now on the thing, and I'll grab this little cable, plug you in for power, check, yeah, so we are now charging, and then I can just tug this out a bit if I need more length, and let's pop you down as I pack all this stuff back into the bag. Anchor in first. I would like these to be a little more locked down. They're definitely not. They're very loosey-goosey. But actually, let's try and get more of an angle here. Don't know if you can see. And that's one thing I liked about the other case, is that it actually kept everything in place, you know. That one there, I think. Something I remember from the Jetson Nano is one loose cable. This gear is actually pretty light, it doesn't weigh much at all. So here, the heaviest thing would be the Anker battery bank. So I would guess around about a kg for this. 1 kg? 500 grams for the Anker battery bank. I think about 150 for the, the hotspot. Cables are like 50 grams. So what I've been trying to do is get everything smaller and lighter, you know. Pop it up there. Let's pop it over here so it's more stable. Okay. Yeah, channel scale. Okay. I hate being tethered, eh? I'm always knocking things over. Okay. Alright, so just checking. About back, yeah. So this little waist bag thing, it actually doubles as a crossbody bag. It's like just a little too small. The other bag that I had before, the 6-litre Peak Design bag, was a lot better. More room and stuff for everything. Whereas I can't fit the action camera and this into the waist bag. But what this waist bag does is actually, it means I have less things here running across my body. So at the moment I have the Fuji camera and also my phone. Whereas if I had the other bag, Peak Design bag, there'd be a third thing. So when I've looked at my streams, see all these things sort of crossing over each other, would interfere with the microphone. So I was hoping that with this waist bag, it would help free up some of the space up here, you know. But we'll see. Still trying to figure things out there. So ideally, what I'd like is just one thing that's here. We currently have 2. Camera strap and the phone thingy. So ideally, the phone that's on here would be on the tripod or some other way. I don't like having a wrist strap. So the armband thing for my chat phone. So I found itchy. So I've given that a go. Not really my thing personally. Let's see. Shop's logo is almost knockoff of the actual RD logo. Oh, okay. No, so this gear is light as. It doesn't weigh anything. Okay, popping you on there, and then we'll go hands-free for a little bit. But yeah, I don't really have somewhere for this, so it's just going to have to go into one of my pockets. How are we? I just wonder if there's a mirror around here somewhere. Do we have a mirror? Also check, make sure we haven't left something. I'm also going to move the mic. I'm still getting some scratchy noises. I think it has to be on the outside. So we'll try there. It's clipped to my show you. So move the microphone from under my shirt to here, so you can see lots of things here. So crossing over where the microphone was under my top here. So I've moved it to here. I just have a feeling that that's going to fall off. Just doesn't look very secure on there. But we'll see. Okay, back on the chest mount. Okay. What do you think about the light around here? Light looks okay. Got a slight golden look. I'll try and get the new market station thing in. Okay, got some custom recipes that I've been working on. I've only given them really basic names. So I got one which is called Easy As, and it's called Tan, black and white, and a greenish look. Yeah, welcome fam, welcome. Okay. Let's try black and white. Actually, we can change our shutter speed, our aperture, I mean, f8. Okay, pretty dark now. 200, ISO up, crop down a bit, crop out. I think we need more shadows. What about up there? Okay, that's a little more interesting up there. Okay, there we go. Oops, no, I'm not trying to. Oh, geez, what did I just do? Okay, no, we're good. Preview. Well, when I take the photos, they are sent to Discord. Actually, they should be there. So let me have a look. Is it working? I've set it up so that they have to be a subscriber though, a Twitch subscriber. Then you'll be able to see the photos, and pretty high resolution too. So it's like a whole, what do I call it? Whole, like, gallery of them. Yeah, Fuji. There you go, go to Fuji. Did that pop up? I had to exit out of the app for a little bit. Okay, so let's try a different button. I'm going to do latest photo. There is a chat command. So if you type !Discord, it should have the link. There you go. Okay, let's go for a walk. We've been here for a little bit. Should it be black and white street photography day? What do you reckon? Okay, have a look. Ah, yeah. think there's some pretty cool street art around here too, murals and things. I believe there's some on this back street behind here, so we're going to have a bit of a nosy. Did I take a photo? 5,000 kilobits. I think I took a photo of nothing. I did too. Oops. Yeah, that photo didn't happen. Didn't happen. Doesn't exist. No, that was deliberate. It was a creative photo. How's it? This big? Oh yeah, there we go. Street art. What is that clicking noise? Oh my gosh. That's not annoying. Now, do we want black and white street art photos, or do we want colour? We'll go with the black and white photo first. Oh my god. What is it? Oh, it's the air conditioner over there. You know, as soon as it started happening, I would have had a guy come out and fix it. Okay. I think tan is probably the best one out of the things that I've made. Custom recipes. Alright, I think I'm gonna get out of here. There's just too much. We're clicking too much. Okay, there you go, next photo. If you do want to vote on these photos, you can rate them 1 to 5, 1 being okay, 5 being the most perfect photo ever. Now all these photos should be perfect. One change I'm considering is setting it so photos are only shared to the Discord if people vote. I'm considering that. So I want people to vote on the photos, but currently there's no incentive to do that. Oh. Oh, a little bit quiet over here. There's a story with these ones. I'm going to give that one a 4. we go. Photo. I think we're going to have to change our aperture. F4. True. What's that? Oh, okay. Whoop. Banksy art. Yeah, that would be too. I want to grab one of that street art on that door, but this truck's in the way. Can I shoot through the window? Nah. Oh, I know. You got kind of, I don't know if you can see, but it looks like the kid is looking over the top of the car. So maybe that's the photo I go for. And we could get a little bit of a reflection too. Maybe try cropping. Yeah, cropping in. Try a different recipe. But no, none of these work. Let's go with a black and white photo. No. Okay, this might be okay. Okay, kind of digging this. Okay, underexposed a little bit, and okay, guess that's our photo. Okay, you hear voices. And that's what it looks like from the side. Oh, sorry? Oh, I'm not parking, just taking photos. I don't have a car.
Oh, you take photos?
Yeah, photos of the art. Yeah. Fair enough. Anything else? That might be it. Yeah, that's it for this street. I think there's some around the back streets of the mall, or there used to be. There also used to be a taco place around here. It's not Taco Day is Friday. But has it gone? I think it might have gone. So I believe it was this place. Yeah, I think it's gone. Temperature check, 49 degrees for the Bella, so that's good. As long as it's not going up. Yeah, that would be bad. Station Square. Still some rustling noises, okay. Let me try change the mic position again. Bruce Lee sushi. Oh, sushi and. Wow. That picture looks more like Jet Li. Unless that's the owner's name. His name's actually Bruce Lee. Okay, come across the road. Try not to get run over, very important. Oh no, where was it? Back streets around here. I have to take a bathroom break. Okay, then have to enter into the mall. Now I know this one is really iffy about gear. So I'm just going to take off the chest mount. Streaming series for beginners, so make sure you've seen the other videos. And based on some feedback I've received, I'm going to go at a slower pace so you can follow along with what I'm doing. Let's begin by setting up StreamerBot. Okay, firstly we're going to open the IRL Live folder in OBS from an earlier video, which was part 5. I double tap on the OBS shortcut that we made in part 5. OBS is now open. I'm going to add a subfolder to IRL Live. I'm going to use this tab, new folder, and we're going to name this one StreamerBot. Cool. Next we're going to go to the StreamerBot website where we're going to download and extract the zip file into the new folder. This is for Windows. Right click, save link as, and we're going to save that into the folder StreamerBot. We're going to extract it all first. That's been done. And we'll find the exe file. This one. We're going to right click to create a new shortcut, and then we're going to cut and move that to the topmost folder, IRL Live, paste, and rename it to StreamerBot. Double click the shortcut. Yeah, that was weird. Just stop streaming. Now section 4. Way? Oh yeah, the way. Okay. Not the best of angles. Right, going in BRB. How do I do that? Then I'll be right back. click on more info and run anyway. Okay, next step is connect StreamerBot to OBS. I'm going to do that by going to Stream Apps along the top here, this tab button. I'm going to right click in this empty area, add. We're going to give the new connection a name and call it OBS. Make sure our version number is 5. I'm going to keep the host and port numbers the same. For the password, we'll need to get that from OBS by going to Tools, WebSocket Server Settings, Show Connect Info. I'm going to copy the server password. We can close this now, so close, cancel, and then paste our server password into the OBS connection box. Paste, check to enable auto connect on startup and also reconnect on disconnect. Click OK. It's going to say that it's disconnected. We could wait for it to connect, but we're going to right click the new connection and we're going to connect. Next step is to connect to Twitch. Going to platforms. We're already on the Twitch tab right here. Going to go to accounts and then log in with our broadcaster account. That's your main one, and then you can log in with your bot account as well. Click on login. That'll bring up an authorize page. So it's just going to scroll down to the bottom, so we're just going to click authorize. We're now logged in with our broadcaster account. We could use just our broadcaster account to handle everything, but I also want to use my bot account. I'm using a different browser profile to do this, so that way I don't have to log in and out between one account and the other. So I'm going to authorize for the bot account. So we're now logged into both my broadcaster account as me and my bot account for any other sort of bot related messages, updates, that sort of thing. With StreamBot connected to OBS and Twitch, the next step is how to control OBS with the chat command. This is perfect for us as IRL live streamers because chat commands work on desktop and mobile. Basically anything with access to Twitch, like a desktop browser or the mobile app. So when you're IRL, you can open the Twitch app and type a chat command to, for example, start and stop streaming in OBS. Let's do that now. In Actions, right click to add a new action. We're going to name it OBS stream dash start. Okay. In triggers, right click core, commands, command triggered, create command. I'm going to name it OBS stream start. For the command, exclamation mark, start, location exact. Small, so cool. Uh-oh. There's trouble. You see? I've already had Cinnabon very recently, so I don't really have a reason or excuse to get to more. If you guys were here for my Twitch streams, TwitchCon streams, then I think I got like a big box. Let's get away quickly. I am denied. What's this one? Car park? The car park's this way. Yes, no Cinnabon for me. Not this time. Just going to reposition the mic a little bit lower. Connection here in here seems to be doing okay. I had a feeling it would get smashed. There's lots of Wi-Fi and stuff around, but I'm not connected to it. So no. Does this lead to the rooftop restaurants? I'm trying to suss out, or not. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, don't look like it. Ooh, might be the next building over actually. Oh, nice and cool up here. Oh yeah, so that's where we want to be, over there. I think we might leave. Yeah, we'll leave from here. We've done one of the tests, and that's just to sort of weave in and out of a mall, which I'm expecting we'll be doing a lot of in Seoul. There's actually one particular mall I want to go to, and that's the one that has a bookstore in it. Yeah, it looks a little bit like something out of Harry Potter. That's the one that I'm looking forward to doing. I know. It's a food court. Wow. Sign. Oh, okay, I've got to go downstairs. Rose Street. Oh yeah. Whoop. And this way. Oh, hold on. You see the gear. So that to me, it's a little dull, the lighting, but really like that there isn't like a sling bag or anything. And yeah, the weight's pretty manageable. Good light. I reckon there's some graffiti, what there was, street art in some of these back streets. See if we can find them. Since we're outside the wall, pop you back on the tripod. Hello. Okay. Now, pretty sure it was one of these streets. And let's just do a battery check of Action 4. I've had you guys on a charge. How's our battery? 95%. I think we're okay. So I'm going to carefully unplug the U-green cable from the Action 4, and then we'll slot this back in here. Ideally, this would be retractable. Keep a little bit sticking out so I can just tug to use it. Okay, so back to being wireless on Action 4. Alright. Tidy up my top a little bit. Okay. Nope, not looking good for our street art. Sure I would have seen some by now. It wasn't too far from the mall, that's what I remember. Yeah, there are quite a few places. Some of these pictures. Nothing. I suppose it was a while ago. Nothing here. Nah. Excuse me. I should have brought my scooter. I could have zipped around, cover a bit more ground. But then, it's not something I'll be doing in Seoul. So we'll probably be doing a lot of this. Well, actually, finding food places too. Now all of this is new for you guys. I haven't really brought you to Newmarket before. Let's check out TTS app. So that's one thing I miss about Moblin, being able to hear the TTS running in the background. Don't have to keep the screen on like I have to here. But I do like with this one I can control the volume for the YouTube, for the stream. Ah, okay. Right, so this is looking very familiar. I think there was a mural around here. Where was it? Here? Nope. Around here? Nope. Look at this. I think if I could get enough zoom, it'd look alright. I don't think I can though, eh? Oh, okay. Doesn't look too bad. There you go. That might be sort of overexposed. Maybe. That over here. Oh, that's a nice car. Pretty cool. There are giant Easter eggs everywhere. Said about the story to that. Murals? No murals. Ah, okay. I can see one over here. Pretty, yeah, okay. This is one. You see him there? I think it's called Man in a Forest. Alright, pop you back on the tripod. Hello? Oh, actually, that garage door wasn't down like it was last time. So I did a photo shoot here with a young lady a while back, and we used the mural as a backdrop, but this side, yeah, over here, rather than this one. So this one will be here. Oh no. Fuji's running out of battery. No. Okay, plug it in. I have to change the aperture, F2. There we go. What was that photo? Was that from a while ago? 571. Was that another dud? Oh no, yeah, okay, alright, that one's fine. Okay. Latest photo. 572. Okay, going to turn off the camera, try and give it a charge. As you can see, don't look too happy. Or red battery bar, not good. Sweet. Old iMac. view from up here. Need more trains, need one on the other side. Well, I mean in the middle. Coming. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, black and white photo. For the win, for the win. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to head back into the city and we'll test with the setup. I think this was a good test for the gear because we've often gotten smashed heading on the train in and out of the city. So. Got an Orange Pi 5 Plus Belabox. Got the Action 4. And what else? I am, yes. So we've got that broadcasting into the Belabox via R10P wireless signal. Actually, all the details should be in the YouTube live description, so if you did want to have a look in there, you'll be able to see the settings and things. But also tap a button. Let's see, thank you. So the first photo is of the gear. Is that going to next station? Now. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So we need to catch this train, I think. Ah, cool. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Let's see. Let's grab my little tripod. Thank you. The little selfie stick, so I'll pop you on there. Hopefully you're on the right train. As we'll find out if we turn left we're in trouble. The Mantis on the train. Mantis on the train? Oh, you mean from the outside? Oops, I missed it. Actually, I can grab a photo of it when I get off the train, if it's this train. Yep. Let's just do it. Okay. Yeah, so got the Belabox, and it uses a service called Belabox Cloud, which is SOTLA from the Belabox, which is like a little mini computer to the computer at home. So yeah, great.
Arriving at Parnell.
Dark photo. Which one was the dark photo? Oh, that one. I should delete that one. Oopsie. Need that Nighthawk, yeah. Well, I did a bitrate test when I was going through the tunnel on my way to Newmarket, and I got smashed. There was zero internet, so there was no way. We would probably need like 5-6 modems to get internet in here. Well, sometimes, yeah, there's no internet at all the modems in the world won't do anything, because you need something, eh? So let's say there was a bitrate of 1. So if you had 1,000 modems, that might get you to 1,000. So on our way out of the tunnel, it was showing 700. So really for that place, that tunnel back there, either the train or the AT Auckland Transport needs to add like internet in there. Supposed to be on Q1. Oh, there we are. There's quite a bit of delay in my stream. A little preview here. Just going to check something. Just the red and green lights are still flashing on here. battery's not looking too good. Did my latest photo come up? Just check the latest photo. I took one chip in colour.
The next station is
Oh, there it is.
Waitemata, the
Half the
last
price.
stop of the service. This is a major transfer location for ferries and North Shore and Link buses.
A little bit of overlap there, not too bad. I think I can leave it. That is my easy as preset. So I've been tweaking some, I'll just call them preset. I don't really know what to call them. Custom look recipes. I've been cooking. Let's try a crop. No tile coming up. Should get smashed in here as well. Moment of truth. Here we go. Channel camera.
We are now arriving at Waitemata, Waitemata, the last stop for this service.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it pronounced that way on public transport, public anything before. But I love Cinnabon. Cinnamon gives me nostalgic vibes. It reminds me of one of my first trips to Disneyland. So that's why I'm so fond of. And for the longest time we didn't have Cinnabon here. And that was probably the first Cinnabon back here in maybe 15, 20 years. But yeah, I've had some pretty recently, so I don't need any. I'm okay.
Welcome aboard this Western Line service to Swanson.
Oh, wait a minute, double check. GL seats. No lens caps or anything left behind, as does happen.
This train departing from platform 4 is a Southern Line service to Auckland. This is
Let's check the outside. Now, where did we see, or did we? Look both ways. I see a lot of bugs. There's a tree. frog, butterfly. There's a weta there. Okay, well there's a great interest there. Tan look like greenish, bluish. Okay, well I don't know if this preset works, but we're going to go with it. I think there might be too blue. Too blue. Our blue preset.
For your safety, always stand behind
there
the
it is.
yellow line.
Ah, look. It's a giant one. And a gecko. Have to do a tilty angle. Got the side eyes. Oh, another one. There's mantises all over this thing. Now, I don't really think of Auckland as having lots of mantises. I mean, we do have them, but not really. Oh, 2 trains. Look. Stand at the end of this thing. The photo. Should really have a classic chrome. Classic chrome. Okay, right. We are ready.
The next train departing from platform 2 is a Western Line service to Swanson. This is a 6-carriage train.
Oh, so pretty zoomed in. Okay, step back further.
For your safety, always stand behind
Should
the yellow line.
be if tripod with 6, but it might be too dark for here. Okay.
The next train departing from platform 1 is an Eastern Line service to Mungo. This is a 6-carriage train.
There is a platform change clearance service to Belabox, which will now depart from platform 3.
I think I might have bought one too many layers. Like it's kind of, as you're in that weird sort of temperature where it's cold but also it can be really hot. Look! The mantis. Okay, mix it right here. $12. Alright. I've had my coffee. Actually, I've had 2 today. I'm good. So one thing we did find out when we were in Newmarket is my one of my taco places isn't there. So I did plan on going to one in Newmarket, unless there's a new one now. But it was gone. Yeah, that's it. Oh, nice. Oh, hold on. I've got my light. Let me find somewhere to put you guys. So I've got a thing over here. Let's use that. Okay, other one. Oh, good one. Yes, that's what happens, eh? Break the taco laws and then you're gone. No Cinnabon. No Cinnabon. Bag feels a bit warm. Let's give it some air, cool down a little bit. Just put the light on. Action 4, so it just magnetically attaches. Is what there? You mean the Cinnabon? Yeah, it's still there. It's very popular. When I was in the other day, just seeing all the people break it. I don't know, I think you need quite a few gym sessions to work off a Cinnabon. That's why when I get one now, I share it. Share one Cinnabon. Because one is just too much. Yeah. I don't even know how many calories there are in one. I would say a lot. A lot of calories. All the calories. Is that light even doing anything? Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll buy 2 and I'll have half of one and give the other one to one of my flatmates. That way I don't need to feel as guilty. And besides, one Cinnabon, one large one, that's a lot. Yeah, there you go. That's what I do. Lick the box. How's our camera doing? It hasn't charged all that much. Something is really chewing up the battery, eh? Yeah, shutter speed 1/100th of a second, f2, and then maybe we can get away with 1600 ISO. Okay. Alright, now that we're back in the city, see if there's some things around here we can take a photo of. Hi. Yeah. Tell you what, considering our itinerary and all the things we wanted to do, it was handy having something that we could just grab, grab and go. Wi-Fi? I think so, but it needs the Wi-Fi in order to transfer the photos. Yeah, I have to check because I turned off the Bluetooth, turned that off, turned off a couple of things because it was draining big time maybe a week ago when I first got it working. So I need to try and figure that out. Or when I'm not taking photos like I am now, just turn it off so that the battery bank can charge up the camera. Because the camera does support fast charging. You see the battery? It's very red. So I'll just turn it off for now. I think the one battery bank is heaps. Well, I want to see. Well, today was my test to see if I could get away with one. So we'll grab a seat somewhere and we'll do a battery check of everything. See how well all the stuff is doing. V-mount. Well, this one that I have now, the Anker, is heaps. It's got so much battery in it. It's a 27,000 mAh, 250 watts. So it's got all the things and enough ports to charge everything. I know the Belabox doesn't use much, so it's going to be fine. So across the road. Belabox will be fine. The phones will need a top up, so just a quick top up should be okay. A dummy battery. I mean for the Fuji, maybe. Or I should at least have a spare, right? I don't have a spare Fuji battery. I just have the one. Okay, got a seat over here. Let's grab this. Wonder if they have any cheapies at my local shop. Hey, this one is more light over here. Grab that seat. Oh, nice one, Pete. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I was a little worried. Anything in particular that you changed that sorted it out? Oops. Wrong app. Don't want that one. Close. Go back to IRL link. Dummy battery. Sharp mic. Boom. What is this? Okay, we don't need that. Turn that off. Okay, let's try refresh. It's better. Let's have a look at the Belabox. Hey Rohit, thank you. Should I get some motion photos? Let's see. Well, I haven't done any at all. I probably should, but I was thinking of just using my live VODs if I need any material. Basically what I've been doing with my videos on YouTube. But yeah, it would be a nice clean, clean videos. So use Pete, because I use two Action 4s, one on the front and one for the rear, just had to turn off the mic on one in Moblin. Ah, well there you go. Of course. Oh, nice one, yeah, glad to hear that. How are you feeding the two Action 4s into Moblin? Oh, okay, so via RTMP, right? Two RTMPs, or are you doing one via USB? Six 6K 10-bit short clips. Right. I'll try Yeah, I think I'm just going to be so excited by everything around there. It's going to be hard for me to try and remember to do that. Like as it is, it's quite a lot me just remembering to take photos. Or do this or do this or that. Let's see. I think for sure the things on my itinerary that I want to go to, like the library, that is something that I'll want to have a clip of, like a short clip like that. Yeah, so that for sure. Some of the temples too. So there's some key moments where, I want to have a real high quality short clip. I should practice. We'll need more light, but I think when we do Friday stream, we'll do a practice of the 6K 10-bit short clips of me doing that. So photos were okay. I think in general the live streams we've been pretty good, and it's just a matter of me not touching anything. As soon as I start tinkering with something, I might forget that I've turned one thing on or turned another thing off, and then things start to break. So I just need things to be solid, working well, no more touching of the thing. All right, okay, so S23 Ultra, we're on 91% battery. This is connected to the Belabox, and I'm going to assume that, yeah, true, forever Twinkie. We're probably on normal standard speeds for charging because it would have been fully charged by now, but it seems to be well enough to stay on top of any drain. And this phone really isn't doing anything, it's just running IRL link, which really isn't much. That's it, eh? Oh, and as a hotspot via the USB cable. 91%. The iPhone I have with me, but I haven't used at all. So this should have like a full battery. 96%, yeah. So this was kind of like my spare camera to use, sort of thing. All right, so Belabox. Okay, so this is a bit warm. Sure. How would I get it to you? I have to check my storage. Because I know one of my things, Google Drive, or Google, I think I ran out of storage. Because I think I linked up one of my phones to it and then started uploading all my videos and then filled it all out. Oh yeah. All good. So this is connected to the battery bank, but it doesn't appear to be charging. Okay, so we'll just put this aside. This is on, I would say, between 60 to 70%. It doesn't actually have a number on there, but you can see the battery meter. Now the normal battery life for this is about 4 hours. So that's one concern I have, is I need this in order to transfer photos. The photo transferring doesn't work with the phone. So as soon as this runs out of juice, that's it. Photos is over. Okay, so the Belabox is connected to the battery bank. So let's have a look, see what the battery bank has on it. So we are showing 62% with 3 hours remaining. So that's based on keeping the Samsung connected to the battery bank. Now for some reason I couldn't get the Ultra to connect to the Belabox using the Wi-Fi adapters. I don't know why though. So that one's connected to the 4G hotspot. That one's the hotspot for the camera. And yeah, so even now it's not showing the S23. So these TP-Link Wi-Fi adapters I bought, they're, I don't know, they're really finicky, I found. The one that Mitzi gave me, that one's been great. Really good. I don't know what brand or whatever it is. But yeah, I wish I had 3 of these. Yeah, no problems at all with this one. And then I do want to test the audio with the DJi mic mini receiver. I have it hooked up to the Belabox, but we would have to have the Action 4 connected to the Belabox by USB-C cable or HDMI. Oh, actually, yeah, in webcam mode. I have done that. Yeah, so this is the version of my Belabox case before the one I showed you last time. So the one that contains that 10,000 mAh battery bank. So it's all in one. This is the version before that. Now the other one won't fit in this bag, which is why I swapped the case to this older version. But yeah, that's basically all the gear. And just to show you, all my IRL friends. Oh, so there isn't one. I don't have one in here. That's why I got the Wi-Fi adapters plugged in. So these were just easier and cheaper, quicker to get, because I could just go to my local to get the TP-Link Wi-Fi adapters. So I actually bought 2, but they were single band. They were Wi-Fi 4? Yeah, Wi-Fi 4, which was my bad. They're $10. Oh, sweet, that'll do. And I ended up having to get 2 which were dual band, which are these ones here, but the connectivity wise to stuff is being really iffy. Now I wonder if it's because the Belabox can't tell them apart, so it thinks that one is already connected. I wonder, I don't know. I wonder if there's some kind of issue like that. So it thinks, oh, this is the same Wi-Fi adapter. So when I look at the Belabox remote, it says they both have the same name. They're not like a little bit different. I don't know. You know what was a lot less stress, is a lot less hassle, is phone streaming. Phone streaming, you don't have to worry about all this Wi-Fi adapters and this not connecting to that. But the problem there is longevity, and also I have all my stuff on my phones. So one concern is losing a phone, and then that's all my stuff gone. And also less wear and tear. You know, all the wear and tear goes on the Belabox rather than a phone. So there's kind of pros and cons to both, really. By the way, anyone who's wondering, I was working on a video today, yesterday and today. So we're going to have a new video soon. I'm just sort of finalizing it. I mean, it could always be better, stuff like that, but for the most part, I think it's a pretty good video. And in that video, I cover picture-in-picture with Moblin. So anyone who hasn't figured that out, then that's coming. That'll be the next video. Get a lot of interest on Moblin. Also got a lot of interest in Belabox. I won't be able to make that video before the trip. But yeah, there's quite a few Moblin topics I want to put into a video. So stay tuned. I'll pop this back in the bag. Yeah, so basically everything fits into this waste bag. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so everything fits into there, which is nice, small. Also keeps what's up here to a minimum. So I just have this camera strap, which is from Temu. And it also does a little transform thing. Can you see? So you can unclip from here and then clip to this like a normal neck strap. You use it that way or the other way that I just showed you, where it's sort of cross body. I suppose it'd be easy enough to do that, but it does have like this dedicated hook thing. Yeah, dedicated hook thing there. for this extra doodad. I don't know what they're called. And also the neck strap is compatible with Peak Design stuff. I was wondering, will it work with my Peak Design stuff? Yep. Quality of this is okay, not as good as Peak Design. They just have a nice feel to it. Price-wise, bargain. Gotta love Teamy for that. Right, how are we doing for battery on this? Hey, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good for the battery. I think we can do another photo. So I'm going to try for easy as, got a quite greeny look, tan, black and white. Black and white looks pretty good. This way for this family. Their families can be sensitive about photo taking. But I like this whole look of that thing, and this area was real nice in my preview. Come on, come on. Packing away their pram and stuff. Maybe this way. Nope, not feeling it. That way. I need something that's kind of interesting. What would be good is someone waving a taxi, but no one does that anymore. Especially here, you don't really wave taxis. Okay, so that could be an okay photo. Just a guy walking past. Day in the life. Day in the life. Now one thing for sure is this gear isn't as quick to grab and go than my sling bag. So I may have to reconsider that part. Because I can fit basically everything into the sling bag. A Peak Design one. Okay, can you see? Make sure this is zipped up. Pop it on the chest mount again. Actually, turn off the light. So overall, really liking the setup in terms of, well, lack of glitches. Yeah, the other one was always glitching, especially with audio. Here's what it'd be like with a better phone or newer battery and stuff. But my headset bumping into the transmitter. Oh. Thank you, MediaTek. Appreciate it. Okay, so this I like the look of. Again, those lights up there will look quite dreamy, and these posts on the right could look pretty cool too. And you can see a preview. Not looking as good as I thought it would. Maybe move out a little, change our angle. Okay, it looks a bit better. Okay, so there should have quite a bit of darkness happening. Let's try that one. Combination of StreamerBot and OBS, but mostly StreamerBot. It's taken me a very long time to figure it out. And then it also depends what kind of photos. So if I use my phone, then I use OneDrive to transfer the photo. If I use my Fuji, the nice camera, then I use a service called Frame.io, API calls, and StreamerBot to do that. Yeah, so there's two parts to it. Get the photos from whatever camera you're using to your home computer, and then StreamerBot to retrieve the info. Hello, how's it going? Corrupt Cow, thank you for following. There's that wind. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, great, thank you. Thank you for the follow, JR. Okay, what about here? What do you think? Can we use one of the other presets? Greenish, bluey one? Yeah, when I heard that the Fuji, or certain Fuji models support Frame.io, I thought, yes, okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to get the photos from the Fuji to my home computer. Because before, with my Sony camera, it had a technology called FTP, which actually required an FTP server running on my home computer. So an extra thing. Another way? Ooh. So the camera I'm using is called the Fuji X100-6. I'm not using the flash at the moment. So the glowy look you see, that is a filter. Gee, I don't think I've taken a photo with the flash, now that I think about it. Nope. You get the right angle, right position. Up here should look a little nicer. Okay, quite like how that looks. Okay, so nope. Oops, there's my adapter. Also have a lot of experience with low light photography using APS-C cameras and micro four thirds. So it takes a bit of practice to get the look you're after. I mean, if you can do full frame, do have full frame camera, then there's more you can do. But yeah, the main thing is try not to push your exposure triangle beyond what your camera can handle, and then just embrace the darkness. Yeah, so I personally like a lot of contrast, a lot of dark, a lot of light, and if you have enough of that in a scene, then you can get some really good looks. But if it's too much dark or too much light, then Ooh, yeah, that looks good. So I'll try a photo in this direction. Too bad there's no puddles. I like a bit of reflection photography. Oh, thank you. Here's another one. So I'm expecting some really cool low light places in South Korea. A lot of neon, a lot of awesome stuff over there. They have their own version of, what's that famous place in Japan where there's a lot of neon and everything. They've got their own version of that. Busy crosswalks and just even like the garage doors, which sounds weird. I really like how they appear in photos and live streams I've seen of Seoul. Okay, I need to grab a photo of the lighthouse. Just a building right here. Oh, too far. So let's see, press. Alright. tricky. How'd that one come out? Come out okay? Hey Motive, how's it going? Yeah, great, thank you. Just out for some low light street photography here in Auckland, enjoying the cool weather. Yeah, how are you? Whoa, so ice is all the way up. Just trying to think, what kind of interesting angle can I get around here? Nah. Thinking. Okay, I'm going to do a crop. Up. Sometimes I miss my 85mm. The time should be in the top right corner. It switches out every about 10 to 20 seconds. You also had the weather info there too. Let's see, 6:15. So I have one Anker battery bank which is 250 watts. Which you should be able to see in this photo. There's 27,000 mAh. Okay, we're going to go black and white. Okay, all right. Let's move on. I think I need to tweak these presets. Okay, since I got a lot of darkness coming up, I think we'll try the light again. So the little, I don't know if you can see that little magnetic light that attaches to the Action 4. Hello. And just pop that on. Grab our tripod. And then let's turn the light on. Now I think the best light was at level 2, although it is really bright. Hello. How's our battery over here? We're at 37% battery? Really? Okay, gotta grab our charging cable. Where is it? Where is that thing? Oh, that's right. Currently have it plugged into my Fuji camera. Oh. That's the thing. You need some way of being able to transfer the photos. Now, the slow way is you actually take the SD card out and then transfer it that way, which is fine, but kind of annoying. So that's what I like about this way, is you just take the photos, don't have to worry about the, transferring them or whatever. So either, let's see. Yeah, no, I tried it with this Fuji camera not too long ago because, let's see, just want to make sure that we're charging. So we are charging now. So it's only recently that I was able to get, I'll turn this down. It's too bright. Yeah, so I've only recently been able to get the photos thing to work again. And before that, we tried using the transfer method. So that's where you can wirelessly connect to your phone, transfer the photos, but there are about 5 steps, which doesn't sound like that much, but still kind of annoying. Yeah, basically, select the photo on your camera. How did it work? I know, open your phone, then connect to the camera, select the photo you want, transfer it to your phone. Takes a few seconds. Once it's on your phone, then I could upload that to OneDrive, or you could use Google Drive or whatever service that will send your photo to your home computer, and then have StreamerBot retrieve the info, pop it up on stream. Nice. So there are ways, can be done. Yeah, if you don't have the, FTP or Frame.io or a way of automating it, It's pretty dark. How's our light doing? It's so bright I can't see where I'm going. It's like, and this is level 1. I wish there was like a mode or a dial rather than, what's this? Yeah, so I like the idea of this. I reckon they'll probably have like a version 2 of this, where you could change the color temperature, make it warmer, make it cooler, and the brightness with a dial. What camera do you have? 6D? What was the 6D? Was it APC? One of my first cameras was the Canon 60D. Great for photos, well I thought. Great for photos, video was awful. That's right. That's right. I think they had a 6D too. And then there was the 5D Mark IV. And not too long after that, that's when they started going to mirrorless. Yeah, good camera. And, if you got good glass, you'll be fine. It'll even work on the newer cameras if you ever upgrade. Just see how long your one lasts, That old gear, older gear, they last forever, you know. New stuff now, you're lucky if you get a couple of years out of it. Yeah, the way they made stuff before, back in the day, things last. Yeah, they're built to last. You have them for 10 something years plus and it'll still be okay. Okay, almost back to this area. Now I don't anticipate doing a lot of low light streaming when we're over there. In fact, I don't know what time it gets dark. I wonder if it's the same as here. But you know, what lens do you have? Yeah, what lenses? I've got a good full frame lens for my Sony. It's a 35mm f1.4 G Master. I think I sold the wrong lens. I should have sold that one and kept the 85 because it's just not the same. I missed that 85. But it was heavy, a big heavy, and I mean I wish I could get that look out of a lighter lens, or even if I could get that look, the 85 look out of this camera, it'd be the best. But no. Hold on. So you have 16 to 35, 24 to 105, 70 to 200. Oh yeah, whoa, okay, that's some good glass. Okay, yeah. Good numbers. You have 2.8. Must cost a bit. It's good investment. Yeah. Okay, we're going to grab a seat over here where we were before. And we'll do another check of our gear. But I'm thinking, the way we're going, we could probably stream for 5 hours, no problem. What's that? Deals. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll seat over there. Actually, what I'm hoping they'll have over in Seoul is a drone show. Now I've seen them online, but I'd love to be there in person to watch one. Have you guys seen it? It's where they'll have like hundreds, maybe more drones, and they'll create a picture because the drones have little lights on them. So that is something I really want to see. They haven't had them here, I think Auckland is too windy to have drone shows. I imagine them falling out of the sky. It's a very windy city, this one. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, over here on the Action 4, now it's 62% battery. So our battery bank has given us more juice on the Action. So that's something that I have to be mindful of, because I often forget that it needs battery. What? Okay, I'll grab the Action, the Samsung, I mean. Awe-inspiring show of 10,000 drones. Man. Should we try a phone photo? Okay, let's try it. So I have the gear here. I'm going to turn this camera off. And let's turn the light off because it's just going to blind my phone. Okay, so ready to smile. So the way I'll be uploading this is via OneDrive. Open up the app and let's see. So we want to upload it as a file. Jemai plays, how's it going? How was your stream? Welcome readers. Welcome everyone. Oh, I just saw a rat. Wow, a big one. Just scooted across this sort of greenway thing. Yeah. You don't really see many of them around. Hey, to my place. How's it going? What'd you get up to? What'd you do? Have a lot of fun. So anyone who may be new to my streams, my name's Cliff. I'm an IRL live streamer. We do a lot of photography, and that's where I'll take photos when I'm out and about, and those photos will pop up for you. So, for example, this was my last photo. Hopefully it's a good one. Oh yeah. Nap time. Okay, all good. No worries. Enjoy your nap. Oh, what do you have? It feels good. Feed. Hey, you are welcome. Glad they've helped. I've got a video coming out soon. I think I've almost finished it. I've put all my B-roll stuff in it. I just need to watch it a couple more times, make sure the timing is good, no rambling, which I do, things like that. So when that's ready, I'll share that with you guys. And it covers how to do picture-in-picture or multicam mode with an iPhone. And in particular, the Moblin app for iPhone. So it's one of the things that we've been doing in the live streams, testing out Moblin picture-in-picture multicam mode, which has only been available for maybe 2-3 weeks. So it's a pretty new feature for Moblin. And what else? There's other videos that I need to make as well. So I want to make a bit of a backlog so that I can have them scheduled for you guys while I'm away. But it's been like 3 weeks since I've uploaded a video, and this was I was fixing things as my stream was kind of broken. Lots of sort of issues that happened. Yeah, so if you're interested in IRL, in real life live streaming, then I have a YouTube channel covering what I've learned over the last 2-3 years now of IRL. Mentorship. So today I have 2 SIM cards. So I have one in my Samsung here, and then I have the other one in a portable hotspot. I only have 2. It's kind of what my budget can afford right now. So this is a cheapy D-Link, which is fine. It's okay. So we have the stream running out of this thing. I don't know if you can see that. This is called a Belabox or Orange Pi 5 Plus. So this is doing all the encoding. And then the video from the Action 4 is being sent through my 2 connections. So the Samsung connected to the Belabox via the USB-C cable, and then the hotspot wirelessly. So I'll just pop that back in there. So yeah, got everything fitting. Got everything inside of this little waste bag. So what is our temperature for the Bella? So Belabox is 49 degrees, so it's in a pretty happy territory. It's also kind of cold down under. So we're in winter, so we're the Belabox. We'll be quite happy. Yeah. But yeah, all our gear is here, basically. Hey Ray, how's it going? How have you been? Busy? Have another long work day? Let me see. Make sure I don't lose bits and bobs. Yeah. Yeah, so all of this testing that I've been doing is for the trip to South Korea, Seoul, which is only 2-3 weeks away. So we're not far, and that's why I'm making sure that we're going to be fine here, because once we're over there, I won't be able to fix anything. Or I can, it'll just be hard. I've got flatmates that I can call on and say, hey, can you do this for me? But they're not really tech savvy, you know. Sure. What technical questions do you have for me, Mentorship? Well, I'll try to answer as best I can, because there's only so much I can recall off the cuff, you know. And sometimes I get things mixed up as well. I might, yeah, I will try my best. Ray Ross, indeed. Yeah, I've got all these ideas and concepts in my head. I might mix one up with the other, but for the most part, it's kind of accurate. For the most part. I don't think that photo uploaded, right? I took one with my phone. Maybe I sent it to the wrong folder. Because this is my backup. So let's say the camera dies on us, which would not be good. Then I can always use the phone. Or if I want to take a pretty normal photo, then I can use this instead. Oh wait, what? Maybe that was the wrong folder. Okay. Let's have a look. What was the last photo? Latest photo. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Yep, that's not right. Hey, preview. Come on, preview. Chop, chop. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so I have travelled. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm based here in Auckland, New Zealand, and the last trip, I think that was to TwitchCon in Vegas. So when I was in TwitchCon, I used roaming, which I think was a mistake because I was getting smashed quite a bit. And when you roam, you kind of put on the back burner. They don't give you priority compared to having a local SIM. So, and I know that that's the weird thing, is I know you should get a local SIM if you're having connection issues, but I guess I was juggling so many things, I didn't think of it. And I was in a like a T-Mobile, I think. I was there and I could have gotten a SIM, but I just didn't think of it until it was way too late. But yeah, I suppose if you're traveling, and depending on whatever plan you have with your mobile provider, try roaming. If you're having issues, then go to get a local SIM. But it's a lot more convenient to use roaming, you know. Use your existing thing. But I know, like for example, my New Zealand carrier that I'm with, they only have partnerships with a certain number of countries. And when you go to those countries, it only costs about $8 a day. But when you pay $8 a day, you're on your existing plan that you would have here. So here I have unlimited data with my mobile provider and unlimited calls to local New Zealand and Australia. So when you travel, depending on where you go to, we can keep that same data plan and everything. But even with that, still got smashed because of the whole roaming thing going through whoever we were connected to. I think it alternated between T-Mobile and another US carrier. Yeah, for this trip, I'm going to get a Korean SIM. And I'll be traveling with friends, one of them who's already been there. So they've given me some tips on where to get them, which ones to go with, etc. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think it's a different name, but same thing, where you have the same data and everything as home. But at least in terms of Vegas, for sure I should have gotten a local SIM. Yeah, and I've been to quite a few places. Although as a streamer, I'm just thinking Vegas. Before then, let's see, Wellington trip, but that's New Zealand. Got smashed big time there. But back then I didn't have bonding, so I think I'd be a little bit better if I was to go back to the same place. And then, I don't know. So Melbourne, which was part of the same TwitchCon trip. Not sure if I've been anywhere else as an IRL streamer. Just trying to think. TwitchCon was the big one because, well, foreign country for me. Lots and lots of people, thousands, lots of signals going around. So it was a good test of everything. I think for that, I'm pretty sure I had bonding. No, I think they changed that if you're with Belabox. I remember getting an email, or maybe it was on the Belabox Discord, where you don't have to change it anymore. A friend who did travel to Thailand, shout out to DJ Reminisce, he did switch it, I think. But I was around about that time where you don't have to do any changes anymore, from what I recall. But I'm going to be able to remotely change it if I have issues there. Yeah, so for the SRTLA, I'm using Belabox Cloud. And they have servers everywhere. The region year, yeah, I think that's been sorted. I'll double check it. Swallow, blue, a photo. There's amazing capture. Ah, nice. Color and composition is too good. Okay. Oh yeah. So that's one thing I miss with not having like an 85. I really love that compressed look. Yeah, everything about that 85 I had. I wish I still had that lens. But I know who it went to, so I know it's in good hands now. I haven't, but another streamer has. So a friend of the channel, his name is MitMat4D. I recommend you check out his Twitch channel. And he's got actually a lot of toys and gadgets that I don't have, and one of them being a drone that he's been playing around with. I think his first foray into that, he encountered some issues, connectivity, but his second one was a lot better. So yeah, if you ask him, he'll be able to share some words of advice with you. But that is something I'd like to do eventually. Funds permitting, if this YouTube thing takes off, and then we could add drone material to the content. Yeah, but we're still small fry in this space, so we'll get there, I am sure. But one thing that I wanted to do was be able to live stream with an action camera. So this one that I'm using now, the Action 4, is my first foray into that. And then, so drones, something I'd like to do. Another rat. Rats everywhere. Oh man. They come out at night, I suppose. Well, Rat City around here. You don't really think of it. they're really well hidden, and they're a bit shy out ones. You can see these little shadows darting in and out of these containers that we have here. These containers. See little shadows running across the ground. And I'm like, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. The thing is, the animals in New Zealand, they're quite shy or reclusive. So even though I've seen a few rats run around here, I've never heard of anyone being bitten by a rat or whatever in the city, or even just noticing rats. Huh. It is wireless currently, so yeah, Belabox is in here. We've got our S23 Ultra, which I'm using to listen to you guys. Got the iPhone, which I was used to take photos, but they're not popping up right now. And the Action 4 is currently just running off its battery. So we're at 48% battery right now. And at least for this session, we'll be going for 115 minutes. Let's do a quick check of the Anker. So, Belabox, Anker battery bank. What? Intuition for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. There's our battery bank, and it says we've got 5.5 hours left of battery, and that's with the Ultra plugged in. So Ultra is plugged in to the Belabox. So I think because of this connection, it's not fast charging. So we're at 94% for the Ultra. So this is sort of reducing the drain on the, yeah. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, so this is the main draw from the Anker. Whereas if I had that hooked up directly to the Anker battery, it would be draining a lot faster. So we've got 5 hours 24 minutes. We've got the one thing 8.1 watts of power going to the USB-C 2. So cables here, one plugged into there. So that's it, at least for now. There's our Belabox plugged in there, all loosey-goosey. So I'm a little worried about this. I'd like to sort of lock these down, but I might just leave it. I could 3D print something to keep it a little more self-contained, maybe, but I think for now I'm okay with it. Like, we haven't had any issues, I think, for the stream shutting down, or whatever. So that was one concern. And I'm curious about the audio, if the audio has been fine for this whole stream. So this is the first time that I've streamed with just the Belabox and not switching to a phone or whatever. And the other day we were streaming with the iPhone and Moblin, and we did encounter some issues like the audio glitching, things like that. So I'm leaning towards this, using this in Seoul, because for the most part I haven't had to worry about it. What are your thoughts? But I'm probably not going to use this little carry bag, this waist bag, as much as I like it, and go back to the sling bag, because I can just put everything into it. Do you guys want to see one of my favorite recent purchases? It's kind of silly, but also really cool. Okay, so no blink. Yeah, so that's what I've found as well, and I don't know if it was my iPhone, if it's just too old, or whatever. Hooking. Hooking. Wait a minute. Issues hooking my. Oh yeah. So because I think part of it is the connection from, let's say, the microphone to the Action 4, and also the connection from the Action 4 to the iPhone. And the way I was using it was through the hotspot. So was there some kind of issue there? So I think that's the glitching I was having, rather than from Moblin back to my computer at home. But at least at this stage, with the number of tests I've done with Moblin, as small as it is, I don't think I can use it for Seoul, whereas this has been better. Anyway, oh, no, it's not a mic. No, it's not a mic. It's not one of my recent purchases that I'm really happy about. I'll show you, although you probably can't tell, but let me show you. Now, can you see my shoelaces? So these shoelaces, they're elastic. So I swapped out my normal laces for these ones, and has basically turned my normal shoe into slip-ons. And they were only like $2. Yeah, so they look like normal laces. So I'll show you. So my shoe just goes on like that. Look at it, just goes on like that. No more lacing, unlacing or anything. And it's just like a regular shoe. It looked like a normal shoe. Get off Timu. So if I had more shoes, I'd just swap all of the laces out. Because I was on Timu a while back, and you know, I got this strap for the camera, but I think that is the one purchase I really like. It's like I should probably sign up, because they do have affiliate programs. Affiliate link is coming. You can count on it. But yeah, I really love it. They have them in black, white, whatever shoelace color you can think of. They have them in. And I bought black ones for me and a white one for one of my flatmates. Yeah, but check them out. See? It just looks like a regular, normal shoelace. And you know, it is elastic. Boing, 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 boing. $2. Mind you, that's $2 New Zealand dollars. So it'd be like $1 US for them. And you know, if you hunt around on there, they probably have packs of 10 or whatever, you know. But yeah, it's not a mic, but it is probably one of my favorite purchases in a long time. As much as I like having the little strap, you know, this sort of thing, and the bag that I bought, so this was pretty cheap. The laces was a last minute thing too. Get a little message, do you want to add anything else to your cart? There's enough time for you to add something else. Saw that and went, oh my god, I'm adding that. Time saver. I think that is actually a game changer. Elastic shoelaces. They feel and function just like normal ones. Actual game changer. Yeah. You have no idea how hard it is for me to find slip-on shoes, because I got quite big feet, and being able to turn regular shoes into slip-ons, fantastic. Love it. Actually, if you have like nice dress shoes, they'll work for them too. They'll probably have like a brown color, black, or whatever color nice shoes you have. GG. Okay, now let's have a look. I'm curious about how long we've been streaming. 3 hours and 13 minutes, which is okay. It's all right. Oh, something I do want to point out is next Wednesday I will be streaming earlier because there's actually an event on for New Zealand content creators. It's called NZ Creator Con. I actually thought I was too late to be able to apply to it. I applied, but I got the confirmation that I'm in. So I'm going to go there with my gear, probably this gear, the Belabox with the Action 40 lens. I'm going to keep using this, see how it goes over a couple of streams, and then we'll decide what we'll eventually use over there. But yeah, that is next Wednesday. It starts from the morning around 9 a.m. all the way to 4 o'clock, and then they have a nighttime event from 6 till late, I think. So that nighttime event for sure want to share with you because they're going to have like real nice food there. There'll be lots of other content creators. It'll be quite dark. There is also presentation and speeches and things throughout the day, and they did mention that you can bring your device and chargers, so I believe we can live stream those. Probably have to be a little bit quiet, you know. So that's something I'd like to live stream as well. So live stream everything really. Yeah, so next Wednesday, keep an eye out for that. Let's see, a few more questions from a mentorship. What do you think about a dummy-proof IRL setup for the normal everyday streamer? Dummy-proof. Like an IRL setup being sold to aspiring streamers that is basically dummy-proof. I guess that you can have them in tiers. So something that's entry level, something that's a little more, or maybe 2 tiers, entry and pro. But there's, yeah, I don't know. But as soon as you think of something that you would sell, I kind of lean towards like a IRL backpack, because then you can have that all, you know, as one thing. But IRL backpacks, they tend to cost a bit. You know, you've got the encoder, you've got modems, you've got all these little bits and bobs. So ideally you'd want something that the streamer would just turn on, enter in their details, and then they can start streaming. But I don't think a lot of IRL backpacks are like that. You need to have some kind of tech savviness. I mean, it can be done, yeah. I mean, that's something that I would like to do. I mean, just the challenge of it, I like. And I also think that IRL streaming at the moment is too complicated and hard. So I'd love to be able to put something together that anyone could use. But there's also a technical and user experience hill to climb. So how do you make that as easy as possible? I reckon if like Apple did it, they would come out with a killer setup. It would be super expensive, but it would be small, it would be easy to use. That's what I'd like to do, something like that. Yeah, I love the idea of it. I think it would be great. There are people that have IRL backpacks, but they are either using a live view, which are super expensive, ongoing costs as well, and then you have I think there are versions of Belabox, not sure. Yeah, but I like that idea. I am all for it. Yeah, I think the way that TikTok does it, they've made it the easiest, because with TikTok, it's just your phone. A phone, you can stream with other people, it's pretty easy to use, and it works almost everywhere. But the problem is, it's just TikTok. Oh, okay, interesting. You have a live view, but you've had success with Moblin and Belabox. Cool. Yeah. So I think the way that TikTok are doing it is a good model, because I mean, you can't get much easier than open up your phone, open up an app, and then start streaming, you know, and then for it to be pretty good. Because I reckon they're using technology in the background. That's probably all the new stuff like AV1. They're using something more than what we currently have, which is SOT, HS5, etc. So they're doing something else. And there's a level of disconnect protection in there too. I don't know, because I don't have TikTok for live streaming. You need a certain amount of followers or whatever on the platform to be able to live stream there. But I think that's what Twitch wants to be. Yeah, you can see a lot of people paying attention to what TikTok is doing and they're wanting to emulate it. The thing is, I think Twitch are a bit too slow in rolling out the kind of features that TikTok has. I like a lot of what Twitch has, the community especially, being able to cheer your bits, raids, commands, but a lot of that is quite old technology now. It's things they've had for a long time and they haven't really innovated beyond that. But I saw one update for Twitch, and that was where, let's see, it was like a share together sort of feature, but it wasn't amazing. So that's what they need to do. Anyway, I think if there was, app is one way to go about it. That's kind of like the easiest approach, easiest thing. And I mean, it's got, your phone basically has everything in it. Modem, encoder, decent enough camera. Everyone knows how to use a phone and an app. You know? And with the IRL backpacks are great, because you can just customize everything, but it's a bit niche. It's the tinkerers like me who like IRL backpacks. And for sure, there are advantages to this, like having way, lots and lots of battery life, like 5.5 hours or whatever. You know. You can choose a better camera and have all this other stuff that we have, multiple modems, bonding, etc. Yeah, so I think that's kind of like the two ends of the spectrum. So you've got phone, app sort of area, which is accessible for most people, and then you've got IRL backpacks, which can sort of range from Belabox, which is affordable, to live view, way up there in price, pro level. Anyway, you love your backpack? Yeah, I like this too, especially considering the results I've gotten for this using Action 4 and Moblin using Action 4. Whereas I know with a phone, phones are so much easier. I mean, I don't have to worry about the connectivity between the camera and my encoder, or the Action 4 with Moblin. Because the phone and the camera is basically connected to everything. So there's one less thing you have to worry about. It's all self-contained. You have your phone usually in your pocket. But being able to stream for 5+ hours and not have to worry so much about battery is really 5 hours battery we've got remaining on the Bella. That's on top of the 3 hours that we've been streaming. Oh wait a minute, is it 3 hours? Yeah, so 3.5 hours of streaming that we've been doing, plus another 5 hours that we could do with this, with just that, and the Action 4. So Action 4 is the one I have to keep an eye on. I do have a battery grip that I could put this on, but the thing about it is it doesn't extend. I like being able to extend the height of the camera. I'm looking out for a battery grip that has 5,000, 10,000 would be great. mAh battery, but has the yes, imagine this was a battery bank. Got the feet contained. The battery was in here somewhere, maybe in the tube, so it's all one thing. So feet, the extension, and a little USB cable sticking out here to plug my action camera into it. And then if this could all fold down to this height with the feet and everything, that would be perfect. But it doesn't exist yet, not really. I've seen something from Telesim, but apparently it's not very good, and it's just for the GoPro. Okay, I'll get back on there. But they had a lot of potential. Let's go. Ooh, okay. 5 hours. Yeah. So I have Belabox in here. That is the software and the hardware. Well, Orange Pi 5 Plus with Belabox. See? I'll show you another photo. I don't know if you saw this one, but I shared it earlier. So first photo of the day. That's all the gear that I've got with me. There you go. So the Belabox uses Belabox Cloud as the relay from the hardware Belabox Cloud, and then that's into my computer at home. So no server at home, although I'm considering it because all these costs kind of adding up. You know, Belabox Cloud, which is $10 US a month, about 16 New Zealand dollars. I have IRL hosting, which is RTMP endpoint. That's another $10 USD a month. So that's 30 New Zealand dollars. And what else? Well, I have my SIM card cost, which is $40 each. So yeah, all these things add up. But I'm going to hold on to them for this trip, and then I'll reassess things after. Because that is not long. 2 weeks-ish. So I've tried looking into them before, but they seemed really complicated. Way more complicated than I was keen to do. I was like, nah. And I couldn't find anything at the time for Windows that was easy. It always involved installing a, this is before I heard about Dockers, but like an operating system, which my computer can't really handle. I can't fit another like operating system on it. But with Dockers, hey, that might work. Oh yeah. So Docker is just has that one part of the operating system on your computer. So I've had a few folks pop into the chat. I think Paws was one of them. Paws was in here earlier, who was working on getting, let's see, SLS server on his home computer, which basically kind of all the same thing, using Docker. And it took a little while, but it got there. So there, yeah, I might look into that. But at least for now, with the time I have before Seoul, I'm just going to be making sure the stream is okay and there's no bugs. The photos are going to pop up. Oh, something we haven't done. Let's see. I'm going to try our top photo. So we should have at least 3 top photos for today. So that is apparently our top photo, that one. Oh, we've only got 2 photos? Is that right? I'm sure we would have voted on more photos in there. So 2 photos. Alright, I'm going to have to review the VOD later, because there was one thing that was kind of broken. One of the many things. 12,800 for the ISO. Okay. Really pushing it on the ISO, that one. Excuse me. Anyway, let's just jump into slideshow mode for a little bit as we walk back over to commercial pay. I need to figure this bit out. Okay, so we need to reattach my phone to my lanyard, so that's one thing. And then with the waist bag, I need to pop it to the side a little bit. This guy, I know, right? What's that all about? Okay. Our waist bag is on, so that is basically it. Head for gear. Just checking, make sure we haven't left anything important. Where's our battery over here again? Oh wow! Why is this dying so quickly? Yeah, I gotta plug you guys in for power. Okay, plugging you in. So our battery meter was on 27%, it was very red. Now we're charging. When we're connected to the battery bank, should get fast charging on Action 4. So something I want to try is Action 4 connected to the Bella via USB-C cable. So then we don't have to worry about the battery unless it overheats. And when I have it hooked up that way, I can choose a different audio source. So rather than audio coming from the Action 4 wirelessly, we can send the audio from the transmitter to the receiver connected to the Belabox. And I'm wondering if we're having audio issues that way. We'll have to fine tune the delay between the video and the mic because they're both separate. But if, based on today, if it's okay, then I probably don't even need to do that. Switch it out and just keep it with what we have. Excuse me. So I'm going to walk over to the commercial bay. A little bit of a cough. I don't think I had enough layers on and caught something, so I need to make sure that it's completely gone or I can hide it. No, I'll get rid of it this week, so just lots of fluids. Sing us a song of the Bellamy. Sing us a song tonight. Oh, they're not singing. Oh, no, my singing will be just so good. YouTube bots will be on to me. Grab a seat over here. 12,800 ISO. Hello, this guy. Okay. So Samsung 96% battery. So I think battery wise everything's doing okay. Yeah, we're pretty good. Yeah, everything's happy. Temperature for the Bella 47 degrees. So one moment. This flute guy always getting me into trouble, hey? This flute guy? Who is that? Ray is live streaming? Ray live? No way. Uptime 9 seconds. Late night Mortal Kombat. Got some gameplay happening. This is true. I think we're going to raid out on Twitch. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to check good old Kick. So I assume everything's okay with Kick because the stream ID expired. So I had to re-update that for OBS. And yep, things are alright. Very quiet over there. Very, very quiet in Kickland. And I can actually sign up over there. All you need to do is reach a certain amount of live stream hours, and then you can get start making money on Kick. But I don't know if they do the ads. If it's ads or if it's all based off of bits or whatever they have. I'm very new to Kick, so if you're watching over there, yep, I am a noob on Kick, at least. Alright, I think we're going to raid out. So Twitch, raid out to our friend Razorfan. Go hang out in his live stream. That's cool. I haven't caught one of his in a while. Yeah, very busy man. He is a photographer. He does a lot of lightning, storm photography. He has done portraits, sports sessions, real estate photography. He does all sorts actually. Whereas I have primarily been doing street photography with the odd occasional portrait here and there. But it's been a while. I'm really happy with the street. I find it very therapeutic for me. Okay, so let's go say hi to Ray. If you're on Twitch, please do join us. Unless this is no longer working. Why can't I try it again? Paused. Something we have to try is screen sharing photo editing. So if someone could remind me, maybe we'll do that Friday. Yeah, so we have to test that before we go. Yeah, Hyena, if you could remind me, we'll do some photo taking, and then when we have a coffee break, then we'll edit some photos. So what I'm thinking for Friday stream coming up is we'll start tacos. So I'll start the stream with tacos. I'll go in, get tacos at the place in, I think it was Parnell. Yeah, it was either Parnell or Ponsonby. there's a taco place we haven't been to. So I'll head there, order, grab a seat where I can live stream, and then when the food comes out, I'll start live streaming from there. We'll take some photos of our tacos with the 4G, and then we'll go out, take some more photos. We'll head to, I was thinking Starbucks, maybe this one, my favourite one over here, because they don't really play a lot of music. And yeah, so whereas I know the bigger Starbucks on Queen Street, they have a lot of music in the background, and they could get me muted or into trouble with YouTube. Maybe kicked, not sure. But yeah, so taco stream on Friday, that's our usual day. We're also going to test photo editing. I'll use the Lightroom app on my iPhone maybe. So yeah, that should work. Belabox on the Friday as well. Then photos, yeah. Coffee, we'll edit a photo. Yeah, alright, cool. And then next week, next Wednesday, we have the NZ CreatorCon event, which I'll be live streaming. So hopefully you'll join me for that too. So I probably won't be interacting as much with chat, since I'll have to be a little bit quiet, except for the food part. So that bit I'm really looking forward to, because they got great food. Oh, so I've heard. Okay, gonna start the raid. Now, oh yeah, one thing I've noticed is this appears to be broken. On Twitch at least, because Twitch you have to get your timing right. You have to end the stream around the 90-second mark, otherwise you get the purple guy, this thing. The purple guy thing. So hopefully I got the timing fixed, so that it doesn't happen at the end of the Twitch stream. YouTube, I know is good, and Kick is good as well. But it's Twitch that was broken when we raid out. Maybe not now. Maybe. Anyway, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. Peace. Sure. Wait, no. It was peace. Sure with the lips. And tacos. Yeah, I haven't done that farewell in a while. Yeah, thank you everyone. Let's have a look quickly at the activity. So we had Jamai plays with the raid, and there was a party of 5 viewers, so thank you for that. We had a couple of follows, and yeah, that's it. That's all that's showing on my activity feed. Oh, on Twitch. And then we did get the $10 super thanks on YouTube, but I need a way of having that on my phone, so I can thank those people who super thanked and became a member and stuff. So that's something, future thing to work on. Yeah, so let's go. Let's set up the raid. Please hang around if you want to join us, if you're on Twitch watching us live. If you do want to check out Ray Cleveland, who's on Twitch, YouTube. He's a really cool guy. Yeah, okay, raid, starting raid. Raid is ready to go. Okay, so take care everyone. Let's walk on out. Let's walk on out. Bistro tacos. Bistro tacos. Especially the tacos. Friday. Friday, everyone. Please come join us for that. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.